with this same storm earlier, and it kind of wrapped back up into a circulation. So we'll see. All right, right now, the only thing that we know for sure is that you should be taking shelter if you're in Mustang, Bridge Creek, Newcastle, Tuttle, out here in Canadian, Cleveland, and Grady counties in Oklahoma. We want you to take shelter now. And then back here in our confirmed tornado storm, we're still watching.
Okay, guys, we are back live.
Out here who are on this.
Just a second, we are back live, headed to a storm right now that is to the west of Elk City. We were on our, we were pretty much calling it a night. The storm wasn't looking too great, but it's really ramped up since then. So getting back on it, so be sure to share the stream again. This is an emergency stream. We do have a radar, or not a radar, but a spotter confirmed tornado from our friends, Val Castor and the group over there have seen the tornado. So I know we've got a couple moderators here, okay, our queues here. This will not be a long stream. We're not going to be streaming for hours. We're going to be on this storm, and as long as it goes, we'll go. Also, we've got a tornado warning for the city of the Oklahoma City Metro. We are focusing on the one to the west. So once again, guys, please share the stream if you can. We're going to go take a look at this and see what we can go get into. But it doesn't look quite as impressive. But we're going to drop down to Elk City, yeah, we're going to see what this thing can do. See if it can produce another tornado or not. And at some point, hopefully, there's somewhere near my hotel that has 24-hour food, because I'm starving and I haven't had anything to eat. So let's see. There are the tornado sirens going off, everybody. All right, folks, we are going. Such an eerie sound. Come on. There we go. All right, we're actually going to get on I-40 west and cut west on this thing to be able to get onto it. All right, windows back up. We're getting on I-40 actually and going west. I was going to go drop south, but we're going to go ahead and just try to get into this thing. The hail course kind of calmed down on it, so I'm not too worried about it. Y'all just buckle up. Like I said, we're not going to be on this for hours, but we may be on it for a little bit. So get that energy drink, make another pot of coffee, and let's go get some tornadoes. We are headed into it right now. Right now, everybody. This going right through Elk City right now. The tornado circulation should pass to the west, to the southwest of Elk City. If it continues its path and it cuts east, it could head into Elk City. side. Interesting. Got 1-inch hail with this. That's not bad. We can handle that. Here we go. Oh, I see that. All of a sudden, it starts raining. Take this exit and go south. Oh, something big up there right there. We're going to go just a little bit south to get out in front of it. Be able to see the base to see if there's anything or not. wind is going to really pick up as well as the precip. Here we go. Out on the bottom side of this to be able to see something, see anything, if there is anything to see. Alright, rain's starting to slow down. Lightning's picking up in it, that's for sure. Okay. That's a big ass house. Good. There's a road up here that I can take. Kind of just hang out and look back. Off the main highway. Dadgum, the lightning on this is insane. Oh, that was my road. I don't want to go in a ditch. Different note, I need to pee, so that's where I'm going to go for just a second before I get hailed on. Here comes the rain. Perfect timing. appears like this thing may be trying to move more due east. Watching along with you guys, the screen actually is a better job seeing this than the naked eye does. Man, that thing is really trying to crank on that backside, I tell you what. Tell you what, this thing is really starting to crank on that back side of the storm. Pulling up mesoanalysis just to see what we're working with here. Tornado environment is still very conducive right here. Still very, very conducive for tornadoes. Boom, baby. What is that? What is that? I have a lowering right here. Let's see. Ryan, definite wall cloud on this storm that's tornado warned near Elk City. If you put my stream up, you should be able to see it since it's a little bit delayed.
Heard anything from them, so news for you, but it's going to be a long
definite wall cloud on this storm that's tornado warned near Elk City. If you put my stream up, you should be able to see it since it's a little bit delayed.
It's going to be a long night of severe weather around Oklahoma City. Now we're going to have a little bit of a break here. So what I would recommend do if you're from Oklahoma City, Norman, anywhere around there, even Tulsa, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Have a way of getting woken up by alerts. Have a buddy call you that watches the weather at night. Watch the Y'allbot channel. Turn the alerts on your phone. Just make sure you have a way of getting alerts tonight. Because, like I said, I don't think that we've seen our last tornado warning in the OKC metro area for the day. So, yeah, I think that pretty soon here we're going to start wrapping it up. What do you guys think?
Front KA band.
Yeah, today, my bad. Tomorrow, today.
Hey, Ryan, also, when you have a second, let me know.
I don't look at days. I don't look at the clock. Go ahead, Brad.
Hey, I just turned on your stream again. I heard you were trying to wrap things up. If folks want to, I'm going to be out covering this as it heads into Oklahoma City. Like I said, I've got a hotel in Oklahoma City, so as long as there's tornadoes out here, tornado warnings, we'll be out covering. If people want to watch the channel as well, I can do my best to, go if there are multiple warnings or things like that as well. So I'll be out here as well.
Look at the clock. All right.
If you want to watch the channel as well, I can do my best to, go if there are multiple warnings or things like that as well. So I'll be out here as well.
Absolutely. Storm Chaser Brad Arnold. If you guys want to go follow him on YouTube, he's going to be out there. If you guys are wanting to not go to sleep, you can watch Brad Arnold tonight.
Really on the back
But I think I'm actually going to stay on the air just for a little bit longer here because we've had a surprise spin up happen right here in the past couple of frames. So we had probably, I would say, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes ago you could start seeing it, and then boom, we've got a tornado warning here for Cedar Valley. Now the good news is I don't see anything on the correlation coefficient that would indicate that there's a debris signature. But man, that's a great move from Norman. Hey, this is why it's Norman, right? Norman,
there's
Oklahoma,
your lowering right there.
Down there. Great warning
right
for
there.
This spin-up tornado that's happened north of Oklahoma City, inside of a. Honestly, you wouldn't expect to see it there, but I believe what is this is your supercellular structure right here, and then it's kind of getting nudged by that big blob of rain that's coming out of the Oklahoma City area. Really kind of. And now we've got ourselves a tornado here near Cedar Valley. Let me pull up some more mesoscale detailed information here about that. Let's see I don't know how populated this area is, but I've got a feeling that there's stuff around here. A lot of the tornadoes that we've been covering recently, there's no stuff around them. Yeah, so this velocity couplet, the coordinates copy over to a place called Goss Lake, and then also the Cedar Valley Pro Wash. If you know where the Valley Bar and Grill is, and right next to Cedar Valley and the Harmony Community Church, that's about where that tornado would be if it's on the ground. And then if this continues to move in the way that it's going right now, it's going to cross Highway 33 near Cyclone Septics. What? Cyclone Septics? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, that's literally the place where this potential tornado is about to cross Highway 33. And then that's going to continue going up towards the Cimarron River. So take shelter out here in Logan County, Oklahoma. Now, the good news is it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of people that live out here. The estimated population of the polygon's about 700. And honestly, most of those people live right there around the Cedar Valley area, which is where the tornado would be right now. Now, we just got another scan in on the radar, and it looks like it's gone. And it's gone. So great catch from the Weather Service down there in Norman, Oklahoma. Great warning. You often don't see warnings that quick on those. So, good stuff. Those tornadoes don't want to let people sleep. Yeah, I know it. I know it. They're just going to keep on doing it, ain't they? If we decided that we were going to wait until there was no tornado warnings before we ended the stream, we would just never stop. I think the tornado lifted before it got to Cyclone Septics.
There it is, right there.
Plumbing wild. I got to give credit to Matt Ludvigsen. I just read that. Plumbing wild. Oh, man. Yeah, there's still a tornado warning up there for that Logan County cell, but the tornado's, it's gone. It's gone. It came and then it went.
Yeah, leave the light. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try to
plumb gone.
We're going to have to get further east. This night is going to take a little longer than I thought it was going to.
Okay, I think I am going to end it now. I'm going to try to sleep, and tomorrow we'll probably go live again. If we don't go live, I don't know what we're going to do, but we'll probably make a video maybe.
be out here for a little while. I mean, as long as these tornado warnings are rocking and rolling, that's how long we're going to be out here. Tomorrow doesn't look very, very impressive, so maybe I'll get to sleep in a little bit. So. We're going to get on Highway 152 right here. We're going to start heading a little bit east. We're going to stay on the south side of this storm. It looks a little wonky now. It's a little bit unorganized. We're going to hang with it. Like I said, my hotel is in Oklahoma City tonight anyway, so we are going to hang with this storm as long as it has a chance, because if it's... We were in a good spot with being in north the panhandle of Texas, and there wasn't much population. It's getting closer to population the further it goes, though. We have literally tracked this storm from Colorado today. This is the same storm that we were on we have been on the same storm for 10 hours, guys. 10 hours. The exact same storm. It hasn't split. It hadn't done anything. This thing has just been chugging. And chugging it will. My gosh. It's plumb wild. We've been out here this long. On the same supercell for 10 hours. It's wild. See the makeup of the storm though right there. Still looks pretty solid visually. Right now, we are essentially just keeping pace with the storm. We can catch up to it. We're just trailing behind it to see if we can do anything. And at that point, if we can do something, then we will absolutely jump all over that thing and get there as soon as possible. Looks like we may be having some development now. Actually, to my southeast. Interestingly enough, a little notch down there on that little splitting cell. What is it doing? Windshield. We've only got 4 left now. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have 5 left out of 7. Our front windshield's gone. The back left windshield's gone. So we're hanging in there by a thread. We've put the new 4Runner through the ringer. I may need to call my hotel and let them know it's going to be pretty late when I get there. Again, guys, just looking at mesoanalysis, this is still in a very prime environment for tornado potential. It's kind of bizarre. I'm out of Mountain Dew. I don't have any energy drinks. I don't have a 5-hour energy. We're grinding tonight, folks. We are grinding. Doing it the old way. No caffeine. Miserable. Daylighting, sorry. Echo times. I'm almost wondering if this is falling apart. We're going to hang with it just a little while longer. Goodness gracious, folks. Hey, Anna, thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I had already cut it. I'd already cut my YouTube stream, and I was just streaming directly to Ryan, with no sound or anything like that, because it looked like things had kind of calmed down. And then all of a sudden, they decided to not calm down, and they just wanted to keep going. So we're going to keep going. If I head over to New Cordell, I love this area, by the way. I've seen some big tornadoes in this area near New Cordell, and then there's another place called Rocky, I think. I think so. I think Rocky. That was like an EF4, I think. It was at night too. That's not a good feeling. Kind of like a setup like this where everything fell apart, or what? Everybody kind of gave up, and I was out here, and I think it was me and Aaron. I think Aaron J-Jack may have been out here with me. But yeah, kind of like tonight. We'll see if things can get a little rambunctious tonight. Don't forget, guys, if you would like to contribute to the stream, you can. If you would like to donate to the stream. I said I got 2 windshields I got to replace, so that's going to be nice. But we'll get that done when we get back home. But I've got a separate account where I keep all the expenses, where I keep all the contributions and donations that you guys send in for expenses, for hotels, food, gas, all that good stuff. So it is not free to be out here, unfortunately. I wish it were. It would make my life a lot easier. Don't we all wish that gas was free? Like that'd be great. Just gas is free. Wouldn't that be nice? That's a fairy tale, I know. Which storm is going to do the thing? Is the question. Which one can form into I think it's going to be the one near Elk City. I think it's going to be the one that's near Elk City, not the southern one. We'll see. We're just kind of pacing behind both of them. Or not behind. Well, the Elk City one's to our north. The New Cordell one is to our east. So I don't want to get too much in the rain. I want to be able to have a good view of it. Trailing behind the New Cordell one. That's wow, the lightning. Also looking out the driver's side, see if I see anything getting going near Elk City, which I don't right now. know we got a lot of people that watch Ryan's stream. If you would like to, you guys know exactly who I am. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, that helps me out a ton. Share the stream. Let people know that there's still people out here that are covering stuff. The folks in Texas are probably already asleep. Folks that were chasing in Texas today are probably already asleep. I think that storm there, got a little bit of a lowering. I'm looking back over my left shoulder. It's got a little bit of a lowering back there. I'm just glad that these things aren't chucking baseball-sized hail anymore. That was frustrating today. Every single tornado you were on, you had about 5 seconds after the tornado, after the circulation passed, and you were getting baseballs chunked at you. very difficult chasing area in Colorado and that area in Oklahoma. Not ideal.
We'll see that.
Which one of these is going to be the one that produces? Or is it one that we're not seeing? Still, the environment still is very good out here. Very solid. Excuse me. I don't know, guys. I still think that storm to the north is going to be the one, but one to the south looks pretty healthy as well. Heck, what if both of them did it? Oh, goodness. Hey, we got a new member. Let's see, who is that? Mike Haley. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the family, man. Get with a moderator and let them know, and they can let you know the perks of being a member. You get the members-only pre-stream. I was telling folks this earlier. People don't come to the members-only pre-stream to see my breakdowns and the target and stuff like that. They come to see me. They come to see my face, my gorgeous face. I'm in a little box in the bottom right corner all the time for these pre-streams, and I know it. I know they're just coming to see my face every time. Don't tell me otherwise, it'll hurt my feelings. Ash, thank you so much. I know it's not much, but it's what I can do. Hey, that is more than kind. I don't care if it's 99 cents or, well, I take that back. If it were 99 cents, I was going to say 99 cents to like $9,000. There's a big difference with that. Now, $9,000, that's a little different, but no, I'm just playing. No, it doesn't matter how big or small. I appreciate the contribution. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's give it up for those guys making the new members. Ellen SARS, I think you say that. Thanks for keeping up with it. Appreciate it. I'm in the area. We're up with you. Hey, we're going to keep you guys safe and informed tonight, okay? So just keep watching, and I'll do my best. I'm not Ryan Hall. I will never be Ryan Hall. But I feel like I do a pretty good job at being Brad Arnold, so we're going to do the best we can. I'm hoping that these storms, because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm ready to go home and go to sleep. Or not home, but a hotel and go to sleep. We have another tornado warning in Oklahoma. Where is that at? I don't see it's not this one. Where's the other tornado warning at? Hold on just 1 second, everybody. Yeah, it says it's this one. And we do actually have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning as well. A little bit further. Okay, they did just expire that tornado warning that we are on. So we're going to hang with it for a little bit longer. But I would not be surprised as well if we start seeing little kinks in that line that are up near like Woodward, headed to Alva, near the state line of Pratt. Noticing a lot of kinks in the line up there. Could have some quick spin-up tornadoes. Likely would not be significant tornadoes, but still EF0 to EF0, maybe EF1 tornadoes could come from that. But a destructive severe thunderstorm warning up there. I think that is warned for wind. Yes, the destructive, it's moving east at 50 miles an hour. That's the one that's coming out of Buffalo, Oklahoma, moving east-southeast towards Alva and Enid later on down the road. just the town of Woodward. Moving its, let's see, wind gust at 69 knots. My goodness. 75, 80 miles an hour. That's a big time storm right there, folks. And then also you've got a circulation that we need to pay attention to as well. That is just north of Tigard, Oklahoma, right on the state line right there. You can see the little jetting out of on the QLCS. You got that little kink right there, and then you can see the outflow from the southern storms that the northern storms actually ingested. So it's riding that outflow, and it could definitely produce a tornado. So be watching that. I hope they've got a tornado possible tag on that. Let's go back to our storm. We do have a lot of storms up in the Texas Panhandle that are thunderstorm warned as well. Not a ton of population in that area. It's a couple of considerable thunderstorm warnings in that area for hail. That would be the main threat back in that area. Going back on the storm we are on, let's take a look at it. Once again, guys, our hotel is in Oklahoma City, so we're actually heading pretty close to our hotel if we were just to stay on this road the whole time. And that Elk City storm has that look to it, doesn't it? It's a mini supercell. Little tiny guy. Coming up on that, the core from, it almost looks like that may have, the southern part of the cell may have outflowed. So I think the southern cell may die off a little bit. Watch that northern cell. Watch that northern cell. In fact, I think we may actually go ahead and turn around. I don't think there are any roads that aren't dirt around this area, but I would love to be able to get north on this. If this isn't a dirt road, I would be very surprised. And it is a gravel road? Okay, I can dig it. Alright, hopefully it doesn't turn into dirt. But right now we're doing okay. Let's see here. If it turns into dirt, we're screwed. Because these roads are very wet. Very wet. We'll see. We'll find out. Right now, we are actually bailing on the storm. The one to the southeast that's heading into New Portal looks like it is becoming outflow dominant. And it looks like it may have already shot its load out there. That cracks me up every time. Okay, that's a little soft right here. I think this is still gravel. Shot its load. Oh man, what a day. What a day, folks. There's a person actually following me. Not believe there's somebody on this road. But that cell that's getting going near Elk City is the one that we are watching the most big time lightning strike. Holy smokes, what a CG. Turn the cameras back over this way. We got a lot of cloudy ground lightning that's happening over there. Also, if you do send any super chats, I will check here in just 1 second, and I will see if anybody has. Holy smokes, we've had super chats, and we need to learn how to drive. Lori, thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you for keeping me informed. Hey, anytime. I'm glad you enjoy them. That's what we're out here for. We're out here to keep people safe. We're also out here to have a good time. So there's nothing wrong with being able to do both. road is quickly falling apart. So thank you for that. Appreciate that super chat. Thank you. Holy smokes. Mike Healy, the $50 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Mike. Let's all give it up for Mike in the chat. I've got a feeling that I'm about to come across a flooded road or something, and there we go. Yep, figured that was coming. We're about to take a right and get on Highway 44. This road is not ideal. This is not an ideal road when we need to be somewhere else. And I know how fast the water can come up out here. I am well aware. A little bit of a creek up here. And I am hopeful that it is not running across the road. Mithy, thank you so much for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Thank you. Ashley, thank you for the super chat. Ashley said, stay safe and wear your seatbelt. Yeah. Yep. Seatbelt is on, trust me. On these on these back roads, your seatbelt better be on. Alright, let's see if make sure that this creek isn't overflowing. Big Buck 94 becoming a member. Thank you so much for being a member. Welcome to the family, folks. Welcome to the storm chasing family. Let's see, what is this? High water, beautiful. Let's see how high. Hopefully not. Shoot. Okay, never mind. I thought the water was coming across right there. Guess they haven't had quite enough rain yet, maybe. Alright, let's get through here. And then there's Highway 44 right here that we can get on. Always a little bit dangerous taking these county roads at night, especially in Oklahoma and Texas, because they flood so easy. These little farm roads. Alright, dude, here's our highway right here. Straighten the camera up. Alright, we're gonna park right over here, and I'm gonna take a look at radar again. Just kind of look and see what we're looking for here. I'm gonna pull in right here. That way you guys have a view while I'm looking at radar. Noticed much lightning from that storm in a while. I was wondering if it may be dying out. I'll be honest with you guys, the best looking storm right now is that one that's up near Alva. These storms are kind of falling apart down here. I wonder if the cap may be building in a little bit. Just 1 second, let me take a look at mesoanalysis. Give me 1 second, folks. Still, let's see a little bit of lightning back in the distance back there.
Meso analysis. Have they come out with? Yeah, they did come out with the new day 2. They've got the day 1 outlook. Enhanced risk day 1. Enhanced risk day 2. We'll look at that here in just one second. I want to see this. Not noticing much lightning with this. It makes me think that the storm to our north may be dying out. And I say that, and there's a massive cloud to ground lightning strike right in front of us. Hopefully you guys saw that. Yeah, the cap's building in a little bit. It's like a massive lightning strike. Not noticing much lightning with this. Who's doing the bot? Who's doing the y'all bot? Ryan! Wow! We got any folks from Clarksville, Tennessee in here? Any Clarksville, Tennessee folks? Just looking at this to make sure. Let me go to up there and take a look at this. That Alva storm as well. Lots of severe thunderstorm warnings. That will continue on through the night. That will not change. These storms will continue through the night. The tornado risk may go down, but the severe thunderstorm risk will continue. Yeah, that storm near Alva, that really interesting. Really, really interesting. I would be watching that very closely. I would go ahead and if you're in like Kiowa, I think that's in Kansas. Yeah, Kiowa, Kansas. I would probably go ahead and be getting into your safe spot. Because that looks like it would be heading in your direction. It may go just to the south of you. Hopefully it goes to the south. I'm looking to see if there's any type of correlation coefficient. That is a very strong couplet right there as well. Again, this is not the storm that we are on. This is another storm that I'm watching right now to our north, trying to keep folks safe up there. North of it should cross somewhere in between Alva and Kiowa, maybe like Burlington if you're in that area. I would definitely be watching that. Really, if Burlington if you're in that area, I would definitely be watching that. Really, if you're in Alva, should be getting a tornado warning up there pretty quick, I would guess. Really impressive. Really impressive. Waiting on the next scan to come in. Once again, I don't think you're going to see a significant tornado up there, but that one is one near Alva that you could possibly see. I can actually share what I'm looking at. So I'm actually using Gibson Ridge radar right now, so I can share that, I believe. Give me 1 second, folks, and I will share what I'm looking at. That way you can see it. Add source. Let's see. A window capture. Yeah, Gibson Ridge. There you go. Just a second. And I'm going to show you guys what we're looking at here. Stretch to foot. So here's what we're looking at. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So you can see, I hope you can see my cursor. So here's Kiowa, here's Alva. You've got your outflow from that storm that's right there. You got your outflow that's feeding up into this little notch, this little area right here. If you can see where my cursor is at. That's the area. Don't pay attention to, that's a bad radar scan right there. There's no big yellow blob right there. This is what it looked like just a second ago. Once again, this little area near Kiowa looks interesting in this area. I'm turning this off. You can kind of see how it's ingested the outflow. And you can sometimes get tornadoes right there. So that's what I was looking at. That's what I was talking about. So hopefully you can see that. That's just the weather program I have opened up right now. I just opened up something pretty quick. Obviously, we mainly use Radar Omega, but we also look at a few other radar apps as well. So that's just what I pulled up real quick. Exit out of this now and go back to our screen. Just 1 second. Okay. Alright. I'm going to go back to radar. Wow, big lightning strike right there. Good timing. I cannot believe that there's not a tornado warning on this storm. I cannot believe that there's not a tornado warning on this storm. On the storm that we were just talking about, looking at radar. It's hard to believe. That is really impressive up there. Really, really impressive. Let's see here. As we are still watching this storm near Elk City, but it appears to be dying out a little bit. I'm going to switch radars now over to FDR. Southwest Oklahoma. Get a better look at this storm. Yeah, I think this one's kind of dying out on us. I think that cap's building in, everybody. I think our cap is building in. We're going to keep going, heading east a little bit. Let me get up here and get on the interstate and keep going a little bit further east. Just hang with these storms and watch those just to make sure that they don't act up before they get into Oklahoma City. We'll keep the stream going for a little bit. Right now, there are no tornado warnings, but I would be watching that storm right on the state line of Kansas and Oklahoma very, very closely. Very closely. I would go ahead and probably treat that. If you're in Alva or Kiowa or Burlington, I would go ahead and treat that as a tornado warning and probably go ahead and get your safe place with that. Coming up into Burns Flat. This is one of my favorite areas to chase in. Great gridded road network. The only problem is it floods like crazy. This place floods with a raindrop. don't know. I was equally blown away when I shared the picture of a tornado on the ground, and Amarillo didn't confirm it. For some reason, I have no clue why. Never got confirmed. People had tornado pictures of it and sharing it, and they never confirmed it. Whatever. Yeah, I definitely don't think. Good grief, I need caffeine or something. We're on the struggle bus tonight. I definitely don't think the tornado warnings are over with for the night. I could easily see them being a few more tornado warnings. So if you're in the Oklahoma City metro, or really, I mean, honestly, anywhere in Oklahoma, I would be watching these storms pretty close, or at least have a way to get a warning. If you want to go to sleep, go ahead. Obviously, we'd love to have you tune into the live stream and watch, but I get that it's also 1 o'clock in the morning. So if you're wanting to go to sleep and you're in the area and you're worried about storms, just leave your phone on, and that way you get an alert and let you know if there's a tornado warning or not. But I think if you're in Oklahoma, you could probably go to sleep and be okay. Just make sure you got a way to get warnings for that. Going back here to look at this storm again, I'm just, I know I keep harping on this, but I am just dumbfounded on why this is not a tornado warning storm. I have seen tornado warnings for way less than that. Like, that is an incredible looking storm. Like, what are they looking for here? I have no clue why that is not tornado warning. No clue. I'm gonna go look at CC here real quick. Got a CC drop on this thing too? We may have a CC drop here, folks. I think we may have a CC drop. I think we've got a tornado on the ground that is unwarned right now, headed towards Kiowa, or in between Kiowa, more like Burlington probably. It may split Burlington and Kiowa, but I think there's a tornado on the ground. Your Hardner, whatever. There's a tornado warning on. I think there's a tornado on the ground right now with that storm, and it may not be small. Okay, they finally put it out. We called that about 10 minutes ago. You've got tornado warning now for Burlington and Byron, all in Oklahoma. So definitely Cameron, all that area. I'm not sure if there's a huge population there, but if you live in those areas, you need to get to your shelter right now. That may not be a weak tornado. I said that it may be a weak spin-up tornado. That may be a significant tornado, or the makings of one. It shouldn't last long, but that could be a significant tornado. See, Ryan and Andy aren't the only ones who called it. Just kidding. Once again, tornado warning that we've been talking about. Should be south of Kiowa. I hope I'm saying that right. I would definitely, if you are in Burlington, I would be very, very concerned about that. Very concerned. I would definitely be already in your safe place. It's going to be on you quick. It's moving pretty quick. You're not going to see it either before it hits you. The only way that you're going to see it is if you're on the north side. I bet Kiowa is probably going to have a good view. Hopefully it dissipates before it hits Burlington. Because I think that we definitely have a tornado on the ground. Would not be surprised if we see that go confirmed. I may need to
Turn right to the I-40 East ramp, then left on the I-40 East.
get on I-40 right now. We'll hang with these storms for a little bit. That person's flying right there.
Continue on I-40 East, 70 miles.
Alright, I gotta make a phone call really quick to the hotel to let them know that I'm gonna be there late. That way they don't give up my room. This is Bradley Arnold. I've got a reservation for you guys tonight. I'm going to be there. It's going to be there probably about like 2:30 or so. I've already do what? It should be under Arnold, Bradley Arnold. I've already checked in online, but I didn't want you guys to think I wouldn't go there. Okay. Okay, alright, so we're good then. I've already got the digital key and everything like that, so. Yep, alright, sounds good. Okay, bye. Alright, good deal. Sorry, I had to do that really quick. Yeah, likely, that may be a significant tornado on the ground. Really need this to lift. It's going right into Burlington. Looking to see if we got a CC drop. Hoping the rotation looks a little bit more broad right now. Don't see a CC drop. I don't think. I would definitely still be in your safe spot until that passes. It's going to pack a punch. Even if there's not a tornado in it, you're going to have some strong, strong damaging winds with that. Definitely folks in Burlington, this is what we're looking at. I'll show it on radar real quick, and then I'll bring up the stream again. But this is what we're looking at here. This is what we're looking at. This is it right here. You can see Burlington right there. Let's take a direct hit if there is anything on the ground. And so it's close. It's close enough that I would be worried that there is something on the ground with that. So I would not leave your safe spot. Just wanted to show you guys that real quick. Somebody's going to sleep good tonight, and his name is Brad.
Senor Sniffer. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you for that. Austin, thank you so much. I'm not in Clarksville, Tennessee, but I am from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I appreciate you and Ryan Hall for all you do. Also, you can send the severe weather back my way. Hey, thank you for that. Appreciate that, Austin. Thanks for tuning in. Continuing to watch that storm and watching each and every update with it as it's getting closer and closer to Burlington. Alright, I'm hoping that last scan right there does not look as impressive, so I'm hoping that maybe it might be dissipating a little bit. Looks like it's diving a little bit further southeast as well, so I'm hopeful that it's falling apart. Definitely looks like our storms are falling apart down here. Still got storms back in Texas as well, just north of Lubbock, and also near the Canadian area. We got severe thunderstorm warnings over there. Tornado threat's pretty low over there. I'm going to watch this storm that's going up. Tell you what, once they expire that storm, I'm probably going to turn my stream off, because our storms over here kind of falling apart, to be honest with you. That's a good thing, because they're getting closer to population. So mainly just rain showers at this point. The cap has built in that warm air aloft has built in, so it's kind of choking off the ability for these storms to really produce good solid updrafts. Except for that MCS that is to the north. That should continue for a while. Goodness gracious, guys. I'm tired. Diving southeast. I think it may be done, but with the tornado potential at least, there's still a big time potential for damaging winds there. I think things may finally be calming down. Once again, like I said, if you're in Oklahoma, just have your phone on and have a way to get warnings in case there is a tornado warning for your area, but I think you guys are probably fine to go to sleep. Could be a bumpy and loud night. A lot of lightning and thunder, maybe some hail. But just keep the phone on in case there's a tornado later on this evening. It's 1:30 in the morning. Good grief. It's past my bedtime, guys. I can't believe there's 1,000 people watching this at 1:30 in the morning. Surely you guys are like from overseas or something. If not, you guys are absolutely dedicated to weather as much as I am, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Here's the next question. Is there going to be any restaurants that are open, or not restaurants, but even fast food places that are open to get a burger at and eat, because I am starving big time. I'm gonna go take a look. Hopefully there is. If not, your boy's gonna be eating Pringles probably from a gas station. Tell you what, I could really go for right now is some Waffle House. Oh, hot damn! They got a Whataburger. Hot damn! Whataburger for the win. They got a lot of stuff. And add stuff. We're 100% going to Whataburger. Bingo, folks. I also had McDonald's and Taco Bell. Last time I had Taco Bell and Chase, it didn't end well. It ended with me in the bathroom line. So we're gonna go to Whataburger. Because it's not fun chasing and having poops. Storm near Burlington still looks pretty interesting. It is pretty much right over the town of Burlington. Not sure how big of a town Burlington is, but it just went through. I did not see a CC drop on it, so I don't think it was on the ground. If it were on the ground, it would have 100% put up some CC drops. So I'm hopeful that it's not on the ground. I'm hopeful it is. Very broad rotation on it now. Still there though. Still has rotation on it, but it's very, very broad. So no Taco Bell. That's right. We ain't messing with Taco Bell. Not today. Not today. Once again, if you have not subscribed yet, please do that. I do not send out a ton of messages. You will not have a ton of calls that come through here. Mama Bear, thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. She said Whataburger with the brace hands. Yes. Whataburger is my savior tonight. But if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I don't send out notifications. You will only get a notification, one, if I am live, or two, if I am headed out to go somewhere to chase. That way you can kind of plan around that if you want to watch. I don't send a bunch of spam messages. You only know when it's important. So please feel free to subscribe if you would like. PDS Taco Bell. Yeah. Last time it was 100%. It may have been a Taco Bell emergency last time. It was that bad, guys. It was bad. It was last chase. I can't remember which day it was. Where are we at? Oh, the patty mill. Yeah. Where are we at? We're on I-40 somewhere. The storm that we are on, I mean, I'll be honest with you, the storm that we are on is falling apart and it looks like dog dookie. So, I mean, which is great for Oklahoma City because it was going right into Oklahoma City. It has fallen apart. I don't even think we have lightning with it anymore. The one that we're really focused on is that one that just passed through Burlington. It may be getting really close to the radar as well. It does not look as impressive as it once did as it came through Burlington. But if you're in the town of Byron, I would definitely still be in your safe spot. And then after Byron, it looks like tornado on the ground. Tornado reported now. Tornado reported. Let's see here. At 1:27 a.m., a confirmed tornado was located near Driftwood, moving east at 55 miles an hour. So it is confirmed, folks. It is confirmed on the ground. Folks in Byron, please take shelter with that. It is now a confirmed tornado on the ground, damaging tornado. Moving east at 55 miles an hour. It is moving quick. We're going to hang out here just in case anybody is watching from Burlington, just to keep you guys aware of what's going on. Also got a little bit, maybe a little bit of a spin up now down south of that one near Cherokee as well. It's interesting. We're having a lot of these little spin ups. I think that the tornado that actually got confirmed is actually dissipated a little bit now. Dissipated, thankfully. Definitely still take it seriously if you're in Byron for sure. Don't forget, guys, you can track along with me if you want to. Just load up, you got whatever radar app you're using. Just load it up and you can track the storms along with me. Whether you're using weather-wise, Radar Omega, Radar Scope, you can track along with me. That's all we're doing. We're tracking the storm right now, and I think that it has probably fallen apart. But I tell you one that hasn't fallen apart. There is likely a tornado on the ground right now, just east of Cherokee, Oklahoma. I want to go ahead and call that one out as well. It is heading directly towards the radar, northwest of Nash, Oklahoma. Likely tornado on the ground with that one as well. North of Lett, Oklahoma, or is that Lett or Jet? Can't see if that's a J or no. I think it's Jet. I think it's Jet, Oklahoma. Not much out there, but that is definitely interacting with a boundary. That has ingested the boundary, folks. Take that one very seriously. That there may be about to be a tornado hit that radar. The radar that is KVNX. There's the tornado warning for it. So we just got the tornado warning for that one. I mean, I'm calling these tornado warnings out before they're coming out. We're on our game tonight, folks. But that storm that's just east of Cherokee, that's what we're talking about now. The one to the north, the one that's confirmed to the north, looks like it has dissipated. Go ahead and pull up radar one more time so that way we can show you. That's what we're looking at here. So the one to the north, you can tell when it came through Burlington, this is the one up to the north that was looking pretty good. It's the one up in Burlington. It has since dissipated. It has become outflow. But if you look at this little notch down here, it's to the untrained eye, you would probably not even notice it. But folks, that is a tornado right there. And it is headed straight for, if you see that little circle, it looks like there's nothing there. It's what we call the cone of silence, or the circle of silence. It's headed straight for that radar. And it shouldn't last long, but it's going to get really close to that radar. And what it's doing is it's actually riding outflow from one of the storms that's to the south. You see this thin little line right here, this blue line that's shooting out from the north side of this storm and goes all the way up. If you track it, it's all the way up over there, and guess where it runs into? It's ingested right where that tornado is going. close though. Very, very close to that radar. We do not have a radar confirmation yet. And I'm not sure the population that's out there either. That is a big time tornado threat right there, headed straight for a KVNX radar. We already have enough radar holes in the country. Like we don't need any more radars to go down. So we still have that confirmed tornado up to the north, but it has since dissipated. This is the one we're looking at right here. Right here. I'll draw a little box around it. Right there. That's where we're looking at. It's going to come dangerously close to that radar. I'm hopeful that maybe it gusted out right here. It looked really good right there. Really good right there. And I'm hoping that it gusted out. That's like I said. Keep your phones on, because that can happen at any time tonight, and they're moving quick too, so it's going to cover a lot of ground. If you're in Pond Creek, I would probably go ahead and at least go over your safety plan. I would be surprised if it lasted that long. I don't think it's going to last long. This looks like a quick spin up, but if it does last that long, it could be headed towards the Pond Creek area. Goodness gracious, guys. Get a milkshake and a dessert. Heck yeah, man. They have the best milks. Well, not the best. They are very good though. They're up there with the really good milkshakes. What do y'all prefer? Do y'all prefer vanilla or chocolate? Or cookies and cream? Cookies and cream is my go-to. That or chocolate. Goodness gracious. I just need like something to drink, honestly. I'm probably going to get a burger, a milkshake, and a drink. Well, if that doesn't say dinner of champions, I don't know what does. Advisory isn't a thing. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, the yawn advisory is in effect.
Vanilla is underrated.
Yeah. You can. So the best way to tell how good a milkshake is, get a vanilla milkshake. It's kind of like a pizza. Don't add all the toppings on there. Get a cheese pizza and see how good. What's that? What's that noise? I hear that ring. I heard a ring. I could have sworn I heard a ring. What I was saying was, tell a lot about a place when you get a vanilla milkshake. Their vanilla milkshake is really good, and you know they got a good milkshake. Same thing with the pizza. Trust me, I'm a big meat pizza kind of guy. I like all the meats on there. But the best way to figure out how good a pizza is, get a cheese pizza and see how it tastes. If it tastes great, then you know it's going to taste great with toppings on it. But there are some pizzas out there that don't taste that good without toppings. It is what it is. Don't take my word for it. It's science, okay? It is pure science. Strawberry, okay. That's one I forgot about that one. Okay, all right. Is this Weatherford? I'm not sure. Is it? I don't know where we're at. Likely have a tornado on the ground, by the way. Likely a tornado on the ground. Very, very close to radar right here. Very close to radar. If you were in Nash, I would go ahead and be in your safe spot. Where am I at? Yep, you're right, Weatherford. Yeah, so we're in Weatherford. Yeah, please stop yawning. Son of a mother. Hey, even if you want to just turn on the stream and watch the stream and enjoy the falling asleep from rain, you can do that too. I guess I need to see what the threat looks like tomorrow. I guess we're going to do that real quick. Would not be surprised if we get a confirmed tornado, by the way. They did extend that tornado warning, or they actually moved it a little bit further south for another circulation. My goodness, there are circulations everywhere on this thing. There are kinks everywhere. Let's take a look at SBC. Let's see if tomorrow's a chase day or not. By the way, we do still have tornado watches out, so don't let your guard down. We actually just had a new tornado watch come out that does include the Tulsa Metro. Got my brother and sister-in-law live over there, so yeah, keep an eye on that. Take a look here at the day one effective outlook. Yeah, the tornado approach is not very impressive. Let's take a look at the day two. It did keep the enhanced risk for day two. 5% tornado risk for day two. It does include Oklahoma City in there. Not 100% sure if we'll be chasing on Sunday, or we'll have to take a look at it. Sausage, mushroom, pepperoni, and black olives. Ugh. Ugh. You lost me at the black olives. Biggest question is, hey Anna, good job with the crowd. My goodness, you're in first place. You're in first place in the chat standings. Great job. Great job. The biggest question about the pizza, and we're just gonna have to ask this: do you put pineapple on pizza? Like, is that a thing for you? I just can't. Salami and pepperoni. No, salami is better than pepperoni. Okay. Oh my gosh, somebody likes pineapple. I'm a G8. Beef, mushroom, onion, once again, no shame in saying it's not your favorite food, but to say you don't like it, I mean, that's mind-blowing. That's plumb wild. Give me just 1 second. Get past this truck. We'll take a look at radar again. Make sure those tornadoes up there aren't doing too much.
See as many circulations as I once did. There is still that one. It does look very troubling though. It's so close to radar that it's tough to tell. They're probably just gonna, yeah, they're just warning everything that's part of that line. Once again, I don't think you're looking at a significant tornado right there, or a tornado threat. That's mainly going to be a quick spin-up variety type storm. But it doesn't mean that it can't cause damage pretty quickly, that's the thing. There are kinks galore in this thing. 3 tornado warnings in Oklahoma. They have expired the confirmed tornado warning, which they should have. There are a lot of little kinks in there that I'm watching. Kind of wish I were up there. We'd be giving that line hell. That, I mean, if you're, the good thing is there's not a ton of people who live up here. You got Pond Creek, Kremlin, anywhere north of Enid. You need to be in your safe place right now. Anywhere along that line could produce something right there. Medford, that's a decent sized little town. Pond Creek is probably the biggest of all of them. But it should stay north of Enid. Enid has a decent population in it, so it should stay north of there. To chase tomorrow, I'd probably chase somewhere near like McAllister, Oklahoma, or something like that, somewhere in like southeast Oklahoma. We'll get back and take a look at some models once I eat some Whataburger, and then we'll wake up in the morning and see what it looks like. A lot of these storms are going to let off a lot of outflow boundaries as well, so that'll be something we need to watch. How those evolve throughout the night. So often in these June setups, the next day is very, very dependent on what the day before it did. So where those outflow boundaries set up, where the storms look like they're going to fire, if they can intersect, then you got problems. But just yet to be seen. We're going to see what happens overnight. So I'm not going to schedule. I'm not going to schedule a pre-stream tonight for members. Be looking for it in the morning if we do go live. If we don't go live, then you'll see a message from me in our Discord channel. The plan is to go live tomorrow. So for the moderators that are on here, just plan on being live tomorrow. But I'm not married to the idea just yet. Sunday looks like a live day.
Bluff City. Just to the northwest of Bluff City. That needs a tornado warning on it as well. Great call. Not sure who said that. Can you go back and see? I may go and chase this mess in Alabama tomorrow. Hey, you have fun doing that, Mama G. Enjoy it. Looks like mainly a wind threat. Have to go get me some cold pizza. I would kill for some cold pizza right now. Likely spin up just to the east of Anthony, Kansas. The storms that are down in Oklahoma now do not look as impressive as they once did. Those little kinks don't look as good anymore. Not seeing those tight velocity numbers. Honestly, the best right now looks to be in Anthony, Kansas. Good call, whoever said that. I wasn't even looking up in Kansas. Also got a pretty solid storm that's near Wellington, Kansas. That's a supercell. An isolated supercell up there. Should get a tornado warning on that cell. Wow, they did not go tornado warn. All they did was a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. They did not go tornado warning with that near Anthony. I think that's a bad call. It's a bad call. Right now in Oklahoma. They're all north of us. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm ready to get on some of that. I've been to 3 states today. Texas, Colorado, no, 4 states. Texas, Colorado, Oklahoma, Kansas. Not seeing much from these tornado warning storms right now. Velocity doesn't look impressive on them at all. Reflectivity looks pretty decent. That can sometimes be misleading. Once again, best storm right now is that one that's east of Anthony. By far. By far. Radar's down. I wonder if that radar. No, never mind. There's an update. I was almost wondering if that radar near Enid was got hit by a really strong wind or something. Tornado warnings now they extended the tornado warnings. They just made one big one. That's what they did. Stream for about another 5 or 10 minutes, and we're probably going to call it a night. Because there's not much that I'm going to be able to do from here. It's a simple thing. There's not, these storms aren't doing anything right now. They're going out of the city. The ones that look really good, or don't look really good anymore, the ones that didn't look very good, look really good. So, there are quite a few tornado warnings in Oklahoma right now. I'm not seeing as many keeps, and the velocity couplets do not look near as impressive as they used to. I'd say it can't ramp up again, but they have really calmed down quite a bit. Hopefully that is a trend that will continue. I'm about to annihilate some Whataburger. Well, it would be a bad idea for me to get on the stretch a little bit too. I've been sitting down in the car for 12 hours now. What do they got going on here with the lights? Let's see the lights. They shooting the bat signal up. What the heck is that? Is that a Buc-ee's? Please tell me they're shooting the lights for the Buc-ee's. That's hilarious if they are. No, that's not a Buc-ee's. I have no clue what they're doing. Absolutely no clue. But they're celebrating something. They got those big lights like shot up in the sky and stuff. Alright, that storm near Anthony's calming down a little bit with the tornado threat. So that's good. Hopefully we get a downtrend in these storms. We do have 4 tornado warnings still, all in the state of Oklahoma. All jumbled up in that little line that has a lot of kinks in it. right, gang. We are going to go ahead and stream. I don't think there's really any need to keep it going. If you are in the Oklahoma area, I've said it a couple of times, if you are in the Oklahoma area, have a way to get warnings. There's my alarm going off. Just 1 second. Just reset this. Like I said, if you do live in Oklahoma or Kansas or in that area, in the threat area, be sure to have a way to get warnings. Whether that be a NOAA weather radio or cell phone or having a friend call you that's watching the weather or something like that. Just have a way to be woken up. Likely the tornadoes tonight, if there aren't going to be any more overnight, will likely be quick spin up tornadoes. But those can still cause quite a bit of damage pretty quick if they hit the right areas. So take caution with those and have a way to get warnings while you sleep. But thank you guys for tuning in, especially for the ones that have been with me all day today. Thank you guys so much. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that way you get notifications when I go live. Because there's sometimes when I'll go live when Ryan doesn't go live. There have been plenty of times where that has happened, or if I go live earlier than Ryan, or something like that. So, you guys hit that subscribe button, but I appreciate it. Once again, I end every stream saying this. Thank you to our members. You guys make this possible to be out here. You guys help me cover expenses, and I'm very grateful for that. For anybody that sent super chats, thank you guys so much for your support, your donations. Can't wait to be out here again, supporting helping get the word out about tornado warnings and also providing an entertainment quality as well. Because we love seeing tornadoes, we do. We love seeing them in open fields, not hitting folks. So you guys have a great rest of the night, early morning. Get some sleep. Like I said, I will post in the morning if we're going to stream tomorrow or not. Right now I'm leaning yes. I may wake up in the morning and change my mind. I'm not scheduling any streams, so just kind of be on guard tomorrow. Our moderators as well. Just be ready in case we do go live tomorrow. I'll let you guys know well in advance. But y'all have a great rest of the night. Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you to our members and people that have sent super chats. But hey, y'all have a great rest of the night. We'll see y'all next time.